What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, making his debut on the channel tonight, we have Bo Burnham. Yes, indeed. How about that? Bo Burnham, or is it Burnham? I'm not sure. Bo Burnham making his debut on the channel. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity boobity bob, do me a favor. Before you do all those clicks and likes, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Mason, and this is actually Mason's prioritized request for the month of November for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So here you go, Mason. I hope you enjoy the show, man. Mason wanted to see me react to this. It is Bo Burnham with a comedy sketch called Can't Handle This. Now, have I seen or heard this before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not look or sound familiar to me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility that I may have seen or heard this before in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start watching this and I suddenly go, wait a second, hold on, this looks familiar, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is the first time I'm doing a stand-up comedy act on the channel. And listen, I never said I wouldn't do these. I've always said on this channel, I will do a reaction to whatever you guys request. I am here for you guys. This channel is 100% request driven. So if you guys want me to react to a stand-up comedy thing, I will absolutely do it. Absolutely. So it's not just music, it's everything. So yeah, man, I'm excited. This is the first stand-up comedy I've done on the channel, so I'm excited for it. This was posted by Bo Burnham, or Burnham. Is it Bo Burnham or Bo Burnham? I don't know. I guess the H is there, so Bo Burnham. And the video has 33.9 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Bo Burnham, or Burnham or Burnham, I'm not sure. Can't handle this. Kanye rant. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Make happy Netflix. So this was a Netflix special, I guess. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I went to Kanye West's recent tour, the Yeezus tour. It was a big, dramatic, theatrical show. He did something very strange at the end of his show where he ranted for like 20 minutes. It was kind of a rant, kind of a song. He had auto-tune on his voice, and there was an instrumental in the background. Like this instrumental. He talked about his problems. Race. Power. His $90 t-shirts weren't selling very well. That was most of it. And I watched this.
What a shame.
I thought maybe I could do this. I'll be honest, my problems not as high stakes as Kanye's, but I have problems.
Don't we all?
And maybe a crowd in New York would be nice enough to indulge me. So as we get to the end of a night of theater and comedy and sweaters coming on and off, I got one question for you.
Woo.
And that question is...
Lay it on us, brother. Let's hear it.
Can I say my shit? New York, can I say my shit? I got lots of shit to say. I got lots of shit to say.
Oh God, the attitude.
I can't fit my hand inside a Pringle can. I have a huge amount of trouble fitting my hand inside of a Pringle can. I can get my hand like 4 inches into the can, but then I have to tilt the can into my mouth. But by that point, a bunch of crumbs have accumulated at the bottom of the can, so they all go spilling onto my face. What I'm trying to say is the diameter of Pringle cans is way too small. I'll say it again, the diameter of Pringle cans is way too small. 2 radiuses of a Pringle can is way too small. If you feel me, put your hands up. Come on. If you feel me, put your hands up. Look at all these hands that are way too big to fit inside a Pringle can. Your hands are too big to fit inside a Pringle can. Your hands are too big to fit inside a Pringle can. You think you can, I know you can. You think you can. Pringles, listen to the people. I am sure 90% of the complaint letters you get are about the width of your cans. Just make them wider. I've overdone the Pringles thing. Sorry.
No, you didn't. You here, look, you are speaking truth, my man. Absolutely.
That's the fact, Jack. That's a fact, Jack.
I'm with him on that. Especially the whole thing about the crumbs coming out and just splashing all over your face when you're trying to get, like, you get halfway down the can. Yeah, been there, done that, absolutely. Okay, yeah, I'm getting cheered up. I'm getting cheered up, absolutely.
I wanna have a daughter. Wanna have a daughter.
That echo.
So I can finally have someone around the house who can fit their hands in a Pringle can. Yes, I'm still on the Pringle can thing. Yeah. I'll move on, all right?
No, you won't. Don't need to.
But that is priority numero uno.
It's important.
I don't go to the gym because I'm self-conscious about my body. But I'm self-conscious about my body because I don't go to the gym. Irony can be so painful. That's a catch-22.
The auto-tune.
Let's do this.
The auto-tune is so bad.
When at Chipotle. When at Chipotle.
Oh no, not Chipotle.
Got myself a...
Oh no, not Chipotle. My wife loves Chipotle.
That's the truth.
It's one of her go-tos. Like when we're trying to figure out dinner or whatever, and we just cannot figure out what it is we want. Like neither one of us are coming with an idea at all. That's her fallback. And yeah, I don't have an argument. I enjoy Chipotle too, but I don't think I enjoy it nearly as much as she does. She really enjoys Chipotle. She really does. That's one of her favorite places to go. So yeah, oh, please don't slam Chipotle.
Chicken burrito.
Let's back up.
When at Chipotle. Got myself a chicken burrito. I went down the line, I got like all these ingredients, and then at the end of the line, the guy tried to wrap the burrito, but half of the shit inside the burrito spilled out. He still wrapped it. I was like, dude, you should have warned me. You're a burrito expert. You should have told me halfway through, hey man, you might be reaching maximum burrito capacity here. Do you think I want a messy burrito? No one wants a messy burrito. The whole appeal of a burrito is that all of the ingredients are contained within the confines of the tortilla.
Inside the burrito, yes!
I wouldn't have gotten half this shit if I knew it was gonna fit in the burrito. All right, look. I wouldn't have got the lettuce if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the cheese if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the peppers if I knew they wouldn't fit. I wouldn't have got half of it. Like I'm okay with small mistakes. If you got no more chicken, I'll take pork. But I'll blow my dad before I eat a burrito with a fork. Wouldn't have got the lettuce if I knew it wouldn't fit.
Wow.
Wouldn't have got the cheese if I knew it wouldn't. Wouldn't have got the peppers if I knew they wouldn't. And I wouldn't have got half of it like, half of it like, half of it like, half of it like, half of it right now. I think it's time that we break it down.
Wow. Oh, he's not done? Oh my God.
I can sit here and pretend like my biggest problems are Pringle cans. burritos. The truth is my biggest problem's you. I wanna please you, but I wanna stay true to myself. I wanna give you the night out that you deserve, but I wanna say what I think and not care what you think about it. A part of me loves you.
I can relate to that,
Part
actually.
of me hates you. Part of me needs you. Part of me fears you. And I don't think that I can handle this right now. Handle this right now. I don't think that I can handle this right now. I don't think that I can handle this right now. I don't think that I can handle this right. I don't think that I can handle this right. Look at them, they're just staring at me like, come and watch the skinny kid with a steadily declining mental health, and laugh as he attempts to give you what he cannot give himself. Think that I can handle this right. I don't think that I can handle this right. But they don't even know the half of this right. But they
There's part of me that believes this is purely entertainment. But then again, there's also a part of me that's wondering if this is a cry for help. I couldn't help but notice that he mentioned steadily declining mental and emotional state. And there was nothing funny about him saying that. Like he didn't make a joke of that at all. He sounded like he was actually being serious about that. That's scary. That's really scary. I wonder if he's having, like, I don't want to say a full-blown meltdown right now, but I'm wondering if he's, in a way, asking for help. Like, this is a cry for help. I'm getting that vibe. Like, the first, like, 4.5 to 5 minutes, it was funny. It was entertaining. This is getting scary right now. I don't know. Maybe this is all a shoot. Maybe this is all a work. I don't know. But something tells me this isn't a work. Something tells me this is a shoot. Like he's speaking his mind right now, like for real. And I'm legitimately worried for him. Like if this is a shoot, like I think it is, I hope he's okay. I really do. Let's keep going here.
Don't even know the half of it, but I know I'm not a doctor. I'm a pussy. I put on a silly show. I should probably just shut up and do my job, so here I go. Wouldn't have got the lettuce if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the cheese if I knew it wouldn't. Wouldn't have got the peppers if I knew they wouldn't. Wouldn't have got half. You can tell them anything if you just make it funny, make it rhyme. And if they still don't understand you, then you will run it one more time. Think that I can handle this right. Oh, handle this right. Oh, handle this right. And you don't even know the half of this right now. Right now. Handle this right. I'll handle this right. Handle this right now. Thank you. Good night. I hope you're happy.
Wow. Not gonna lie, that last 1.5 to 2 minutes. Ooh. Man, I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Jeez.
Are you crying? Are you crying?
Let me think about it. Shoot, this is hitting me. Like, oh man. On a personal level, this is hitting me.
There's no crying.
Oh man, oh my God. I'll see you in the review. Oh boy, let me get myself together. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it.
15 minutes later. 15 minutes later.
Well, there you go, folks. That was Bo Burnham with Can't Handle This. This was a request from Mason. And this was actually Mason's prioritized request for the month of November for being a silver tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Mason. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. And I hope it was everything that you were hoping for as far as reaction goes. I don't know if this is what you were hoping for, but this is how I'm interpreting it, and this is how it's hitting me. Jeez. You didn't see it. You didn't see it, but about 30 minutes have gone by between the time where I said I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it to when I hit the start button to record. About 30 minutes went by. And during those 30 minutes, God, I could feel it coming on again already. I cried. I cried through my teeth, man. I cried 3 times. I broke down 3 times, and it's starting to happen again. And I know why. I know exactly why. And it's... here we go again. Should I stop? Should I stop and start over? No. We're gonna keep going. I mean, I already hit it 3 times. I'm not gonna hide it. If it does, it does. This was more. This was much more than I was bargaining for. This was much more than I was expecting. When I saw, and I heard from Mason that this was a comedy sketch, and it's my first time doing a stand-up comedy thing on the channel, and I was really looking forward to it. I was really excited about it, and I'm thinking to myself, like, your typical stand-up comedy. You know, I was expecting, you know, a bunch of jokes, a bunch of one-liners, a bunch of real-life situations, things that people can relate to. You know, I was expecting all of that. Okay, and in all honesty, did we get those things? We did. For the first like 4.5 to 5 minutes, that is exactly what we got. And in such an original way, with, you know, the whole making fun of Kanye thing with, you know, the auto-tune and the backing music and everything like that, and the lighting, and yeah, man, I absolutely got all of that. And I found that hysterical. I did. And that alone was very entertaining. Very entertaining. I thought it was really well done. Then those next 2 minutes came. And I wasn't sure. And to be perfectly honest with you, I'm still not 100% sure if that was a shoot or if that was all a work. I don't know. Was that all scripted? Was that all planned? Was that all part of the act? Or was he having a meltdown on stage and we all witnessed a young man having a meltdown from having to deal with the pressures of entertainment, the world of entertainment? I don't know. Here's the thing. It was so convincing. And there's the part of me that thinks it was a work, because the lighting was all right on cue, the music was all right on cue, everything from a production standpoint was right on cue, right? It was all right there, ready to catch him when he got back into it. But here's the thing, that first 2 minutes of that 2.5 minute rant, the first 2 minutes, the lighting didn't change, the music didn't change. It was all just being held while he had his, for lack of a better word, emotional breakdown. And he was saying some things in there that you don't normally say in an entertainment venue when you're trying to be funny. When you're talking about things like having an emotional breakdown, you don't say that on stage. That's just something that's not said. Talking about wanting to please everybody, while at the same time being afraid of them. I think that's the one that hit me the most. Because I love this channel. I love doing what I do. And I'm not complaining about it at all. But there's a lot of times where I want to make you guys happy. And I do. And this channel exists for you guys. It does. And I want to make people happy. I want to give them what they want. I want to put smiles on faces and brighten people's days. But at the same time, I'm not going to compromise my integrity. And that's where the fear comes into play, because I'm not going to compromise my integrity. I'm not going to sit there and pretend and lie and manipulate people and prey on people's emotions just so I can get clicks and likes and get people to subscribe to the channel. I hate that word, but I'm going to use it here. And I'm not going to sit there and pretend that I love things when I really don't. And I'm not going to sit there and pretend that, you know, I've never heard something when I actually have, you know. And I'm just not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend. I'm not going to deceive you guys. But I also know that by doing that and by speaking my mind, and when I say that I don't like something, I'm saying it because that's how I actually feel, you know. And I know there have been times where I've said I don't like something and I have upset people, like to the point where they become toxic. And I fear that. I do. I'm afraid of that. I don't like it when I upset people. But at the same time, like I said, I'm not going to jeopardize and, you know, put my integrity at risk, you know, by not being honest with you guys. But there comes that fear, you know, and I can, when he said those lines, those two lines in particular, I want to make you happy, you know, but at the same time, I'm afraid of you. I fear you, you know, I love you and I fear you. And man, boy, that hit. That absolutely hit me. So I don't know if that was a work or if that was a shoot. I don't know. But here's the thing. Because I don't know, I'm not 100% certain if that was a work or if that was a shoot. I don't know. Maybe he really was having a meltdown. Then again, maybe he absolutely suckered everybody in, myself included, and we all bought it. We all bought it because he was so convincing. I don't know which one it was, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know. All I do know is that hit, and the last thing I was expecting from a comedy sketch was to be brought to tears. It elicited an emotional response in more than one way. He got me to laugh. He got me to cry. He got me to think. And I was absolutely feeling him through the entire act. All 7 minutes of it. It was fantastic, man. Absolutely was. It touched me. It made me feel lots of emotions. The emotional gamut. That's something that only one comedian has ever been able to do before with me. And I've seen a bunch of comedians. I've seen a ton of comedians. But only one comedian has ever been able to elicit an emotional response like this. And that was the late, great Robin Williams. He would always, when he was doing his improv, he would do a part. And it was either, it wouldn't be through the whole show, but like it would be 1 or 2 times during the show where he would be doing a skit where it was funny, It was funny, but at the same time, it made you think, and it would connect with you on that emotional level. And he would do it in every show. Every show. And this guy did it. He absolutely did it. Like I said, I don't know if it was a work. I don't know if it was a shoot. But either way, it hit. It absolutely hit. Taking all of this into account, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 9.5. Yep, 9.5. You heard me. I did not stutter. That is the score that I absolutely feel deserves. I already told you why.
Why?
I don't really think it needs any further context or any further discussion. 9.5, final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.